So, wir haben hier im Lager aufgehört und das bedeutet, wir machen hier auch weiter. Grimm.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Ja, hier.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Na gut, ist das auch geregelt. Da habe Graham. Ja, habe ich fast 200 nur auf Fluss gemacht, ne? Das ist nicht verkehrt. Ah, leere Tasse. Zurück. So, dann mache ich noch den hier, dann das und dann machen wir hier den. Weil ich weiß, wenn wir jetzt auf Dinges die Main Quest verfolge, dann
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
hallo.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh? Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Überzeugen. Nee, du.
No! Okay, maybe, just a little. Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the Marauders and the Raptidons outside, you know?
Wo ist der Brexit?
Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand. So, maybe look for him there?
Dann ist alles weg.
Folk who disappear in the wilderness generally aren't able.
Region. Einmal zu die Südruinen.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Ne, überragender Andergestank, ne? Starke Aussage. Alles vernichtet an feindlicher Aktivität hier. So, hier rein, wie es aussieht, ne? Oder auch nicht. Wasser. Mater-Residenz. Die war einfach hier noch so schön, ne? Ah, der wäre Mensch, ärgert dich nicht und alles.
What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
Genau.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
I'm
sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Something ain't right about this.
Genau.
Oh, hello there. You come for...
For, dinner? Sorry, I'm not real good with, names.
Was stimmt
It
nicht.
just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip. Other times it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Nee.
That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
Ist das mal Friede.
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
Genau das.
The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves. Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
Wie ich schon sage, etwas nicht stimme hier. Noch hier mehr geheime Infos. Schaut euch mal hier, das können die manchmal gebrauchen.
Hey,
Bitte?
what are you doing in my room? Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
Rocket
The
Candy?
ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like the other man used to bring.
Wer ist der andere Mann?
I'm not telling you.
Wer ist der andere
I'm
Mann?
not telling you.
Na, will es nicht sagen.
Space, there's choice pills that cure all your ills.
Da kommt also doch scheinbar jemand hier noch, ne? Die lügen mich doch hier hart an. Ich mit so einem...
I thought I'd seen the worst of humanity
Und das waren wir auch.
before.
These sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the rats eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
Braucht keinen uns zu sehen, ne? Hoppa, Oberseite, Schleichweg. Au, meine Knöchel! Bericht geben.
A victor, huh? You a true believer, or do you just like the tide?
I once was a true believer, but no longer. My recent experiences have opened my eyes to larger truths.
I met another believer once. Pushy type. He thought he'd been left behind for a reason. Thought he'd find some kind of cosmic truth in the wilderness. Got himself infected by a mantis and drowned in it.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
You spat in your spirits, Velma.
You notice my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Will you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition? Anyway, what do you folks need?
No.
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it
skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the salt tuna, fat and mostly tumor-free. Something else on your mind? Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more. Not on Monarch. Sanjar threw out the old work mandates and penalties.
Sure.
Tell me about it. You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there. That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
Ja, wurde gefressen.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Ein Abschottestopp.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement.
So. Nee. Ich hier bin.
Is one healthy if they are well adjusted to a sick society?
New face, huh? You from off-world?
Yep.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell and revel with us? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Lügen.
I never meant to call for anyone's head on a pike. Velma's not my favorite person, but she ain't been cruel to us. Devil it all. Now you got me feeling sorry for her. Fine. I guess we'll go back to work to save Velma's job. We'll find a better time to negotiate our wages. Tell Velma not to worry. We'll look out for her.
Ja, vielleicht bringt das auch für sorgen, dass da ein bisschen Erhöhung kommt. Ja? Hoffentlich. Ah, da sind ja ziemlich viele Fische hier.
Hey Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but...
Ja, das kann ich schon.
You knocked any...
So.
Well, that's... awful nice of him. Sure wouldn't have expected that. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Honest work deserves honest pay. Something else on your mind?
Nö, das wär's dann auch. Ey, Fertigkeitspunkt. So, machen wir mal Feuerwaffen besser. Das könnte ich mal mitmachen, ne? So, Tagebuch, dann machen wir den noch und dann gebe ich so DLC-Quest. Tara 2, Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Jawohl, Region. Wo muss ich hin? Da oben. Botanik und der sagt dahin. Komme ich da entlang? Muss ich auf die Höhe kommen, ne? Hier sieht es plausibel aus. Jawohl. Wir sind siegreich. Eine Plünderhöhle. Immer interessante Steinformation hier. Kann man sagen, was man will.
I don't know who you are. You one of Harl? Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying. Harlow wants my ring? Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. A ring's a lot easier to lose than a hand. How do I know that I can trust you? Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes. Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task. Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent. Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
Okay.
Take it you've made up your mind.
And
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Gut.